There are two things wrong with this picture. Do you see it? Welcome back. I'm Model T and this is Rhody, and I'm going to be showing you how to properly install WINDWING brackets. Now, I said there was two things wrong, but there's actually three. Yes, three. As you saw, there is a funny little bracket, I forget what they're called now, holding this together because the nut is missing, from what I understand. There's a nut there on the bottom, and there should be a nut on the bottom, but it must have gotten lost. That's number one. Number two is the fact that the nut is on the bottom is incorrect. That bulbish area should be on the bottom. It should be sitting like this. Now, very possibly what may have happened, and this is why you don't want them upside down, is the vibration of these Model A's, as you know, can be pretty intense at times. It could have vibrated the nut out just enough to where it kept coming undone enough, and eventually it just fell right off and who knows, on the road somewhere. Number three, since we need to take the WINDWING brackets off and get them put the correct way so that they're not upside down any longer, that means that we're going to have to do a big switcheroo. They're going to have to go on opposite sides so that way they will fit the correct way on the WINDWINGs once they're finished. Okay, I believe a 9/16 should work just fine for these bolts. Start on the bottom one. There we go. Should be loose enough, yeah. I don't know how good these are on. It feels like they're like loose enough for finger wise now. So I hang on to it and get this undone. Right now, it's just preserving the window and not letting it break. Oh, and not scratching the paint on Rhody. All right, so now I'm gonna very carefully, let's see, I'll come from this direction. All right, come on, baby. There we go. Okay, let's see. Get that one undone. Hang on to it like that. Okay, give it a little rotation. Come on, baby. Get out of there. I'll play with it a little bit. Do I need to whack them? Do a little whack them? Sometimes you just got to show them who's boss. All right. Come on, baby. The bottom one's happy to go. The top one, not so much. Well, that other one came out so much nicer and easier. Come on. Wiggle. Okay, it's wiggling side to side better. Okay, there we go. It liked that motion. There we go. Whew. Making me sweat more. Now to take the brackets off. So we have the driver's side and we've got the passenger side right here. What we're going to do is use the screwdriver, get these undone. Let's see if I can get them going. Yep, there we go. Didn't take too much to get them to let go. Nice. There we go. Just put your thumb on these to hold them still so they don't try to go the same way, and then unscrew that screwdriver part, or screw whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. All right, let me hold on to that one. There we go, unscrew that. Doesn't take a whole lot to get them undone, that's for sure. This one is the broken one, and really I don't think so much that it's broken, at least I don't think. I think it's maybe just missing the oh, come on, hold on. I think it's just missing the nut and what the nut goes into possibly. So I guess if we could find another one of those, we might be able to still use this possibly. So let's undo this and let's see if it's savable for another time. See if we could bring it back from the dead and use it on another Model A. All right, that should be enough to get the clamp off. Okay, nope. Oh, what a bummer. See what's happened. Now we could use this for parts. I mean, if anything happened to one of these screws or one of these right here in itself, on the clamp part, but the whatever you call it, it's broken right off, so it's no longer good for that part, just maybe scrapping. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring in the new fella. There you go, he's gonna join the team here. Also going to, I guess, start scrapping parts from this already, because I need a seal for the inside of this new one that Paul brought home for me. Yeah, you can see like right where the thing broke off right there. Bummer. So this should peel out. I just want to be careful so that I don't damage the rubber. I'm pretty sure this should come out fairly easy. And then I do believe, woo, just gotta crazy glue it in. Okay, there we go. We got that one undone, unscathed. All right, get this one off. Ooh, I gotta be careful so it doesn't rip. There we go. Okay, pretty darn good. So that'll go with that. I'm gonna get some super glue so we can super glue these into here. And while I'm thinking about it, we are gonna do the switcheroo that I talked about. Gonna put that over here, that over there, and do the little switcheroo with those. There we go. See how when I turn them, they both go opposite directions with the ends of the clamps? That's how you know that they definitely need to go on certain sides. They can't just go on any side. It's got your typical super glue, a little bit of it, nothing too crazy. Okay. Ever so carefully. Place that on there. Nerves of steel, come on, man. Yeah, that should stick good enough. I'm gonna get this one before my glue tries to dry. And this one's a little different. You're gonna wanna get it right on that very edge, because with this one, there's kind of a little hole indentation. Just like in there. So, see if I can do this without getting glue on my fingers. It's time to lay off the caffeine. I got the shakes. Gonna let these dry for a few moments. That way it won't fog up the windows. That's what I hear what'll happen. It's now been long enough that this should be nice and dry so we can use it. And one last thing I want to show you before we mount them. If you notice, this one and this one, which is the driver's side, have different lengths right there. This is the bottom one, this is the top one. The shortest one always goes on the top, the longest one goes on the bottom. We'll start with the bottom one. Remember, this part is gonna go, oh, gotta get it the right way. No, this way, okay, there we go. You're distracting me. Okay, the little bulb part's gonna go on the bottom, screw's gonna go on the top, stick it through the hole. There we go. Rotate up. Will you quit it? This cat, I swear. See what I have to work with? I'm gonna go like that. There we go. I'm gonna take these two little nuts up here. Gonna loosen up just a little. Just enough so you can rotate this. There we go. Now we got a little play. Now we're gonna get the window. We're gonna put it in there and screw it in tight again, but I'm gonna get some help because I don't want this breaking. Okay. Oh, Dylan.
Salt tiger's in the way.
Okay, so we're gonna get that lined up. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, that does help. Thanks, dude. Okay, there we go.
Why are you having so much trouble?
I don't know.
Want to trade?
I would like to know why I'm having so much trouble.
I'm supposed to.
Huh?
I'm supposed to have that much trouble.
I know, but why am I?
I don't know. Get that one on there.
Yeah, let's see. I think that's that new one that you brought me.
Oh, I think it's cross-threaded.
And that one seems to be going just fine.
Good.
Okay, it says believe. Okay, it almost looks like it's bent.
Maybe it is.
All right, a big thanks to Paul. This is definitely a two-person thing in some parts of it, just on the installation part of it, I think. I think it's gonna really help. I got these, I believe, about where I want them. All right, gonna tighten these nuts back up. Nice and snug. All right, seems like it's pretty firm. Doesn't feel like it's gonna go anywhere. So again, we're gonna grab the longer bolt for the bottom. Got the little bulbish part sitting on the bottom. This going. Hold this still. This one was a little harder to get through too than I had to really pull on that one to get it out. A little stiffer going in too. So we unloosened the nuts on the top, both of them, so that these could swing around. This one's not very loose.
Loose enough.
Not loose enough for me. Well, that sucker doesn't fit in that spot very well. That one's much higher than the other side, I just noticed. Why did they do that? I don't know. Who knows why they did anything on this thing?
Yeah. Ours all crooked anyway.
All right, Paul, my lovely assistant.
Yes.
Will you do me a favor and hold that into place?
Yes.
Just gonna screw those screws in pretty nice and snug without swinging and hitting the window. It's nice. Thank you. Got it okay?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, get that one nice and snug. Okay, does that feel pretty sturdy?
Feels good.
Good.
Swings, it doesn't hit the door.
Awesome. So then we just kind of adjusted that. I think it's out too far, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably better. We're gonna get these top nuts here, get them dialed in again so they hold the window still. And this one, I don't know, I think I might have to just do it finger strength, but I can't do it finger strength. Not for me. Can you get that to fit? Hey, look at you. Thanks. So now that we have the WINDWINGs remounted, we want to just make sure that we've left enough distance between the bottom of the window and the frame of the door, because when the door opens, you want to make sure that you have plenty of clearance so that you don't break the window, which also will give you about the same clearance from here to the top. Now that you have them installed, you'll also want to get inside and you want to check your mirror, make sure it's still adjusted properly. And last but not least, clean all those little dirty prints off that you just put on with your fingers everywhere. So that's a wrap today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was fun and educational. And I hope that if you need to change your WINDWINGs at some point, whether it's to fix something on them or to make it a more decorative window, I hope it makes that job much easier and simple for you to accomplish. For now, I'll catch you soon with some more fun videos. I hope you join me again. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that little like button and hit the notification bell so that you know when I post the next thing. Until then, stay well and God bless. I'll talk to you soon. Love you.